Hello, Smartypants Society. I am so excited to be here with you today because I need to talk to you about a bizarre phenomenon I have been studying for the last few years. Men for lesbians.
Whoa.
By me, Jordan Myrick, a certified lesbian.
Certified.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Men? Lesbians? I thought lesbians didn't like men. And to that, I will say, you're right. Lesbians don't like men because we are gay, right? A direct conflict, but I'm also smart. And by being both gay and smart, like most lesbians, that means I'm not impervious to charm, to a little je ne sais quoi. I'm pulled to some men more than others. And I've noticed that there is times when I, let's say, for example, go see Magic Mike The Last Dance with my lesbian fiance on Valentine's Day. Why did we want to do that? Now, when someone brings up the TV show You and says, are you familiar with Penn Badgley? I say, ew, who is that? What are those two reactions? Why are they so different? I have come up with 3 pivotal factors that make men appealing to lesbians. And I want to be clear, it's not about being attracted to men. It's just about finding them intriguing. The first of those 3 things is kind eyes. Who doesn't love kind eyes? They look good on any person. Straight women like men with kind eyes. It makes sense. Secondly, we have British. Something about being British takes the edge off a normal man.
Yes.
A man to me says hello, and I say stop. But a man to me says hello, and I say interesting. And the third thing is hyper confidence. And you might say, I don't understand that one, Jordan. And I get that. I didn't understand it either. But when I sat with it, I realized men who are hyper confident do not yearn for the approval of other men. And I too do not yearn for the approval of men. One of these things is not enough. You have to have at least 2 of these factors to be a man for lesbians. First up, we have Pedro Pascal. He has kind eyes and unbelievable confidence. Who here would not want to lay a small smooch on Pedro Pascal?
Is he here?
Next, we have Dev Patel. Dev Patel. We're talking kind eyes and British. Dev Patel could stop me in my tracks and drop my panties with one glance. One glance. Next, we have Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy is the one.
He's British and he's hyper confident. This man seems like he does not care if other men live or die. And neither do I. If you look at all 3 of these things together, there is one perfect man for lesbians. And that man is Idris Elba.
I literally knew it. I knew it.
I will go see any movie this man is in. Why? He has all 3 of the pillars of being a man for lesbians. I did a study to find out what the percentage was of lesbians who like Idris Elba. And as you can see, it's 100%. I've never met a lesbian who doesn't enjoy Idris Elba. Is this applicable to gay men? Of course not. I would never judge straight men and gay men on the same scale. When it comes to gay men, it just comes down to whether or not they would be nice to me. If you're a gay man who is nice to me, you are a man for lesbians. Let's go over some gay men and see if they fit those qualifications. Emmy and Tony Award-winning actor and fashion icon, Coleman Domingo. Would he be nice to me? Absolutely. Next, we have Jonathan Bailey of Bridgerton fame. Would Jonathan Bailey be nice to me? I'm gonna say yes. I think he would. Next, we have Andy Cohen. Would Andy Cohen be nice to me? And everyone in the room and at home already knows the answer is a big fat no.
No.
He's barely nice to straight women. All right, these are some men who are not for lesbians, just to make things really clear for you. First up, we have Harry Styles. Harry Styles is British, but he does not have kind eyes, and he is not hyper confident. Paul Rudd. This is a common one I get when I talk about this theory. And I understand he has kind eyes. But he's not British, and he's not that confident. Last but not least, we have what I would call the ultimate lesbian anti-trifecta. No kind eyes, not British, not hyper-confident. I hate Timothée Chalamet. Nothing about this man is appealing to me. He gets credit for looking like this. When lesbians look like this, people are rude to them. Now, it's your turn.
Whoa.
I want you, using my 3 pillars, to tell me if you can think of a man for lesbians. And to sweeten the pot, I have prizes.
No.
If you do it correctly, you will be receiving a carabiner.
Whoa!
I want more of those. I need more of those.
Oh my
Put my dang water
God.
bottle on that.
Yes, Anna.
Okay, Paul Mescal.
Now tell me why you think that.
He has kind eyes.
Yes.
Wears short shorts for himself, right? And he's from Ireland, which
Geographically close enough. Anna, come get your carabiner. Paul Mescal has had multiple delicious kisses with other men in movies that I thoroughly believe. He seems very nice, and I find his eyes to be extremely kind.
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm gonna give a big answer here. I'm gonna say every man in the movie Love Actually.
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant.
You find him to have kind eyes.
I would say Hugh Grant, especially in that, when he's stumbling around, he's just like, like he's doing that thing. Hugh Grant.
And what you just did, that reads as hyper confident to you?
Not hyper confident. Not hyper. I guess he doesn't have all 3, but he has 2 of them.
Drowning, but
I'm drowning. I'm drowning.
So unfortunately, what I'll
fucking
say.
drowning.
mistake has happened.
I am
that's
falling
really
off this
tough.
cliff because I have no carabiners.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you are wrong. He does not have kind eyes.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
is
wow.
British, but he's not confident at all. Plus, he seems rude. So, Shane,
I'm
you
way off.
really, really don't understand, and we'll do private tutoring later.
Matthew Good.
Matthew Good is a gay man.
No, he is not.
Are you sure?
He is married to a woman.
All right, come get it, Lily. I think you're right. I think you're right. I like Matthew Good.
I just broke mine, so I need it.
There you go. All right, Caldwell, did you have one?
Paddington Bear.
Come on, you don't even have to explain it, big guy. Come get your blue carabiner.
Right there. Yep.
That's incredible.
Very good.
My answer is Jason Momoa, and this is for obvious reasons. Obviously, he's super hyper confident. He has beautiful eyes.
You're 100% right. He meets 2 of the 3 categories. I would love to braid his hair.
I would love to braid his hair.
Yeah.
I had a guess.
Okay, Reka, I'd love to hear it.
Keanu Reeves.
Oh.
He's not British.
He was
has
British
kind
in the
eyes.
Dracula movie, though.
He's British in the Dracula movie.
And we do make exceptions for the Dracula movies, of course.
In this house,
Lesbians
we
always
make
make exceptions
You
for the
have
Dracula
to.
movies.
Okay, he has kind eyes, and I think he's so confident that he just stays out of people's business. He doesn't strike me as someone that needs a man's approval.
Reka, come get your carabiner.
Woo! Okay.
All right. Shane, I don't feel good about this, but I'm gonna let you go again.
Look, I'm broken, I'm battered. I gotta try to redeem myself here.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping one of my favorite actors can save me.
Okay.
Clive Owen. I f***ed it up again.
Hey, Shane.
So, baby.
No.
It's okay, I clearly.
I'm just gonna do a
clearly don't
temperature
understand.
check. Does anyone other than Shane in this room really care about Clive Owen in general?
No. Prince Harry. Now listen to me.
I'm listening.
Confident enough to leave the royal family.
Okay.
You know he's British. And the eyes? Yeah, pretty kind.
And in his book, he admits that he's stupid, that he did really poorly in classes, which is kind of confident of him.
Speaking of confident, what else could you have to say?
Shane's about to be like Alex Jones.
Shane.
No. I'm so sorry. Shane has very, very kind eyes. Shane is not British, and I think you know you're not hyper confident. I think you know that.
You know that about yourself, sweetie Ray.
And this doesn't mean
What are you talking
this doesn't mean I
about?
don't like you, Shane. I like you a lot. We've worked together. I think you're wonderful. Do I think that lesbians are inherently drawn to you? I don't.
That tracks.
So on that note, I just want to end by saying, if you're like, wait, how do I become a man for lesbians? The answer is you don't. It's something that you're born with. Thank you so much for having me for this presentation today.
Bravo, bravo.
Thank you, Jordan, for that enlightening presentation.
Yeah.
What of animated ones?
Incredible question, Reka.
Yes.
I would argue that a huge men for lesbians is Kermit the Frog.
Yes.
For all the reasons we've said.
Love him.
Quiet confidence, kind eyes, treats his woman incredibly.
Does he? Isn't he rude to her for a long time?
No, he's not rude to her. They have their own relationship that's personal and it's private and it's theirs, and I'm not here to project on it.
Okay, because it seems like she's always like, let's and he's like, nah.
And that's okay. He doesn't have to want to all the time.
He has to run a show, Reka.
Let him sleep.
Okay, I'm sorry. Incredible. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Wow, beautiful job.